For decades, Pakistan's economic potential was inhibited by endemic corruption, to the point that this sort of malpractice became normalized in society. This complacency is what Imran Khan, through his struggle against corruption, is trying to change. Paulo Moro, Deputy Director of the Fiscal Affairs Department of the IMF, highlights that there is a close association between corruption and slow economic growth. In states where corruption is pervasive, Moro argues that gradual reforms are less likely to work than more ambitious, comprehensive reforms. Over the past 7 decades, Pakistan's political elite has integrated corruption into the country's social fabric, paying no attention to the stunted economic growth, self-perpetuating cycles of poverty, and the erosion of essential institutions that took place as a result. Influential political dynasties, such as the Sharifs and Bhuttos, are not only beneficiaries of the same fractured system, but have also downplayed the issue in the name of politics. As a result, these dynasties have continued to accumulate wealth, while the country has faced economic decline. According to the assets reported by the ECP for the 2018-19 fiscal year, the chairman of the PPP, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, has a net worth of 1.5 billion rupees, making him the wealthiest politician in the country. Former President Asif Ali Zardari owns assets worth 660 million rupees, while the incumbent president of the PMLN, Shehbaz Sharif, owns around 190 million rupees in assets. Disqualified Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's assets for 2016 amounted to 1.84 billion rupees, while his daughter Maryam Nawaz's in 2017 was reported to have accumulated 845 million rupees. Imran Khan's agenda is a simple one: to not just put an end to the systematic corruption of the ruling elite, but also the mechanisms that have facilitated the hijacking of the system for decades. The issue of corruption was brought to the mainstream following the Panama scandal in 2015, which revealed vast money laundering networks set up by the Sharif family. While any debate on corruption was treated as merely a partisan talking point, bound to lose momentum after the elections, Imran Khan has taken the fight to the exploitative political dynasties and is spearheading a campaign for them to be brought to justice. Despite the fact that the opposition has claimed that this fight against corruption is an example of political victimization, one thing is perfectly clear: Imran Khan will not spare the corrupt.